I want to give you a quick video training session on some of the things I've been talking to you guys about over the last few weeks and just summarize it into a video. One of the key things that we have been talking about is our self-management and our time management. And one of my biggest tips that I've given a couple of you is my 6 to 8 system. So what is the 6 to 8 system? Well, it's my belief that there are 6 to 8 things that we can do between the hours of 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. every day that's going to give us our biggest return on time and money invested. 6 to 8 things, they're big things that we do every day that keeps us on our game plan. They're non-negotiables, they're things that we do above everything else. So if I was a salesperson, it might be that I do 10 calls before 10 a.m., that I send 5 thank you cards, that I do I go to the gym for 30 minutes. Whatever these things are, they contribute towards your most important things that you're trying to achieve in your day, both personally and professionally. Tip number 2 is often we get so busy during the day that our minds are running a million miles an hour at night. One of the great habits I'd love you to start doing is PTT. Plan tomorrow today. So the last thing you do before you go home from work each day is do a brain dump. Grab your diary out and write down all the things that you didn't accomplish for the day, schedule that in for the next day, and just start planning your day today for tomorrow, if that makes sense. So get it all out of your head so that way when you leave the office, you've got a fresh mind, you can be fully present when you get home with your family, with your loved one, with your cats, with your dog, whatever it is there that you need to be fully present with. Then when you come to work the next morning, you've already got the game plan there. It's all in your diary, ready to rock and roll. The third and final tip I want to give you is how to use a to-do list effectively, or a task list. And we've got these both on our computers and on our phones, and they can sync together. But key message in regards to to-do lists is this, is that if you've got room to put 10 things into your to-do list, I'm going to say to you, only schedule 8. Schedule 8 things in your to-do list, because that way you leave room for those 1 or 2 unexpected things that happen during the day. We all, particularly in our industry, our real estate industry and the brokering industry that we're all involved in, things happen. Life happens, we get a curveball thrown at us that we've got to deal with. If you've already got a full agenda, then a curveball comes in, things start to spill off the side of your plate. So you want to make sure you've got room for those unexpected, unplanned things in your diary. Okay, team, so there are 3 things. I want you to remember the 6 to 8 system. What are the 6 to 8 things you do every day between the hours of 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. that give you the biggest return on time and money invested? I want you to start PTTing, planning tomorrow today. Do that brain dump before you leave the office. Get all those unresolved issues, those bright ideas, all those things written down on a bit of paper, so when you go home, you're fully present. And the final one there is schedule 8 out of 10 things in your to-do list, your task list. And if you can, get it synced up with your computer. That way, all your tasks don't get missed. And the cool thing, you can also delegate some of those tasks if it's needed. If it's not appropriate for you to do it, you can delegate that task, put a time frame on it, etc. And you can talk about it at your weekly whip meetings or your daily whip meetings, how often you're doing them. All right, team, looking forward to catching up with you. We're going to do some scheduled one-on-ones next week. Round up the end of the month of March, and then we'll start in our new series in April sometime. So until then, you always can contact me 0428 377 927 or on my email s.kempton@icloud.com if you've got any questions. I know a few of you have already reached out to me in between sessions looking for scripts and dialogues. I'm here to be your resource team. I'm here to support you. I'm here to make sure that you guys unleash your full potential and become the best version of yourselves. All right, have a great day and have a nice weekend. See you guys.